Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to MarkKentTV. A little sneak preview about a possible rebrand that's going to be happening in the future. But we can talk about that another time. So much football to discuss this week. We're going to look a little bit at the events of the EFL Cup second leg semi-final against Chelsea. And then we're going to look ahead to the game against Sunderland. I think all the games we have now are must-win games, but we're going to look at why this weekend's game is going to be very important for Arsenal Football Club. So let's get into it. What a game. What a game Tuesday night. Now, am I being sarcastic? A little bit, because for 95 minutes of that game, it was nothing happening. Oh my days. That was hard to watch. It makes sense because we were effectively going in there with a 1-0 lead, and Chelsea have been a difficult team for us to deal with in the games that we've played against them already this season. So I understand Mikel Arteta's tactics. And really, the onus was on them to come to the Emirates and break us down, because a 0-0 draw, that would have meant they went out of the cup anyway. So they really had to come and break us down. And we saw a lot of respect. We saw a lot of respect from Liam Rosinha and the Chelsea team, because they know Arsenal have the capability to cause damage if they opened up and tried to play football against us. So their tactic was to stay in the game right until the end. And at that last third of the game, they could make a surge to try and nick a goal, put us under pressure. If they score the first goal, nervousness can creep into the players, and then you never know what's going to happen. Either goes like extra time, penalties, all that sort of stuff. So, don't know if the EFL Cup goes to extra time anymore. I need to check that out. But yeah, keep themselves in the game, nick a goal at the end, then it gives them an opportunity to get something from the tie. We saw the tactics. And I didn't go to that game, but for the spectators there, I'm sure it was a painful watch for them. Both managers put out very strong teams, and yeah, they really were going to try and get something from the semi-final. In the end, what a moment from Kai Havertz. It was so good to see him score the winner against his former club. They've had a lot to say about Havertz, 65 million down the drain and all that sort of stuff. They had a lot to say. And I know, he probably felt a way about some of the things that he's heard from Chelsea about him. So it was a real nice moment for him, and a real amazing moment for those who were in the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday night to see that and see him celebrate. Yes, he's won accolades with Chelsea, but he's an Arsenal player now, and he celebrated like one, and well deserved as well. So yeah, that was brilliant. And that means we are now in the final at Wembley. And we already know that Manchester City are the ones who we're going to be facing in the final. All to play for. And that is set to be an amazing game. The Jedi Master faces his apprentice. Let's see what happens. Our first final of the season. And again, well deserved. Arteta's been trying to balance the minutes of the players in the team. The depth of squad has been very telling this season, because we're able to compete in so many different competitions, and we're still in all the competitions. We're still at the top of the Premier League, 6 points ahead of Manchester City. We are in the final of the EFL Cup. We're in the FA Cup, and we won all our games in the Champions League. We can't ask for better results, really. We could ask for a bigger gap in the Premier League. However, we're going to try and do something about that this weekend. So, Arsenal face Sunderland at home at the Emirates. And the reverse fixture, that was a disappointing game for us. We had seen Sunderland turn over quite a few teams, and they've played well above what you would have expected from a newly promoted team. They've been a great team. They've been quite solid defensively at the beginning of the season anyway. They have that high press, that super physical gameplay that they do. All their players are on it. All their players are up for every game. A team that we need to take seriously. We dropped points against them already. In fact, we lost. Again, we can't allow that to happen, especially where we are and what we need to protect in the Premier League. So we're going to look forward to who do I think the starting 11 will be against Sunderland on Saturday, what they'll bring to the team, and then I'll give my predicted score for that game. But yeah, this is a must-win game. We have the opportunity to go even further ahead. We've got the two closest rivals behind us, Aston Villa, 7 points behind, and Manchester City, who are 6 points behind. But Manchester City are facing Liverpool, and that may be an opportunity for us to extend that lead. If they drop any points to Liverpool, which is highly probable, we could see ourselves going maybe 9 points clear of City. And 9 points clear would be amazing. That's a 3-game swing that they would have to do just to draw level with us. So I'm all for that. And with Aston Villa, they are playing Bournemouth, I think. Bournemouth have found their defensive solidarity at the moment. They're a much better team. They've been getting the results recently. So I'm hoping that they can do something at home against Aston Villa. So on paper, we have the easiest fixture out of the top 3. We need to get 3 points, and hopefully the other results will fall in our favor. So we definitely need to get those 3 points. How are we going to do it? Who is Mikel Arteta going to put out in order to beat Sunderland at the Emirates on Saturday? Well, first choice keeper is going to be David Raya. No surprises there. Again, best keeper in the league, in the best defense in the league, picks itself. On the right, playing at right back, is it going to be Jurriën Timber or Ben White? I'm not sure who's going to actually start the Sunderland game. I think it will be Jurriën Timber. The only thing in the back of my mind is that he played on Tuesday night, and it's a 4-day turnaround to the Sunderland game. So is Mikel Arteta going to look at that and say, you know, we're going to play Ben White in this game and give Jurriën Timber perhaps minutes recovery, whether he's on the bench? I don't know. I think he will start with Jurriën Timber, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ben White playing at right back. In the middle, centre backs, William Saliba picks itself. We see William Saliba, elegant centre back, has the speed, has the strength, has the confidence. One thing I'm seeing about Saliba is his passing recently, particularly in the Manchester United game and even in the Leeds game. Some of the passing, please, William, get that out of your game. Please get the passing sorted. We play out from the back quite a lot. You are often the last man before they're through on goal. Please, 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 no dodgy passing. Just a little request from the fan base. No dodgy passing for the rest of the season, please. But that's just a minor thing. All in all, top tier defender. I expect to see William Saliba starting. He will be partnered with Big Gabby at the back, commanding things in our defence. 100%. Like I said, the two centre backs pick themselves. At left back, will it be Piero Hincapié? I think so. He has shown that he is solid at left back, and he's put in some amazing performances already this season. So I expect to see him at left back. In front of the defensive line, the main CDM, Martin Zubimendi, again, he's been amazing, very solid. He's even started adding goals to his game. Brilliant. There have been a couple of mistakes. Please, Martin, no more mistakes at the back where it puts us under pressure and can lead to goals like it did in the Manchester United game. We need to kick that out. Next to Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice. Box to box midfielder. Yeah, what can I say about Declan? He's the free kick, the corner, the set piece monster. Delivery from the left-hand side, always amazing. And he brings that energy. He even brings that leadership that we like to see in the team as well. And we can really see that he wants to win something this season. So I expect a commanding performance from him. We're going to need it against Sunderland. We know what they're like. Physical. They got the likes of Dan Ballard in the team. We're going to need that physicality. So Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi in there. I'm going to see Martin Zubimendi out jumping and winning those aerial duels as well. I know he's not the tallest person in the team, but yeah, he's definitely not shy about winning headers. So yeah, but Declan Rice and Martin Zubimendi. In front of them, who do I want to see? Kai Havertz. I want to see Kai Havertz playing as the central attacking midfielder. He's already changed the way that we've played since he's returned from injury, and I want to see him continue to forge that chemistry, that partnership with the forward line. So I want to see Kai Havertz up front, and I'm sure he'll be buzzing from scoring the winner against Chelsea in midweek. So we look forward to seeing him, hopefully, in the attacking midfielder position. On the right-hand side, right wing, I think it will be Noni Madueke. He had a goal and assist. He probably delivered the best corner that we've seen from Arsenal this season. And I think he is improving. He's improving. He's got Saka ahead of him. I know Saka's out injured at the moment, so Madueke will have a run of games to demonstrate his skill, his improvement in the right wing position. And I want to see another good performance from him. Less of the headless running into dead end corners, less running the ball out, but we want to see, with the trickery, with the dribbling skills, we want to see the end product. So dangerous crosses. We want to see you even doing some of the things that Saka does, cutting in and trying to score from the right-hand side. So add end product, but I like Madueke on the right-hand side. On the left, Leandro Trossard. For me, best left wing option that we have at the moment. Martinelli's been good, but Martinelli is an impact sub. I think Leandro Trossard should start, and possibly after halftime we bring on Gabriel Martinelli or even Eberiche Eze, who I think can come in on the left as well. Eze may be reserved for replacing Havertz, depending on how the game is going. But again, I'm expecting a very physical game. Havertz is more attuned to dealing with that physicality. I'm not sure about Eze. But on the left-hand side, I expect to see Leandro Trossard. Up front, talking about physicality, the man that loves to fight defenders, Victor Gyökeres. I think Arteta's going to stick with Gyökeres as the striker. Again, he's been getting a taste for the goals. I want to see that continue. I want to see those guys on the wing, Trossard or Madueke and Havertz, trying to find Gyökeres so he can continue to score goals and increase his goal tally in the Premier League. So Victor Gyökeres up front. He will be well up for this physical game. And Victor, I'm into talking to the players like, they watch my channel. Maybe they do. One day. Victor, please find spaces, not defenders. I know you like the physical battle, but try to add some guile. Try to add some intelligence. That sounds rude, but I don't mean it in a rude way. Try to add some football intelligence to where you stand, the runs you make, finding the spaces in between the defenders, trying to find their blind spots rather than constantly battling them physically every time a ball is put through. So if you see, if you make sure you see the number on his shirt, on the back of his shirt, that's when you know he can't see you. Try to do that a bit more. I know you're fast, physical. That's the type of striker you are, centre forward maybe. But yeah, try to find more spaces rather than battling defenders so much. Easier said than done. I can say that sitting in my chair. He's the man who has to go out and do it against monsters at the back of Sunderland's defence. Ballard, Omar Alderete, all these players. I think our team has enough quality, has enough experience to win this game. And we owe them one. We owe them one. They were plucky upstarts who came into the league. Perhaps we didn't expect the type of game that they were going to bring to us, but now we do. Now we know what they're about. And they're our house. So we owe them one. So we need to win this game. And winning this game can mean going 9 points ahead of Manchester City, because I fully expect them to drop points this weekend. And 10 points ahead potentially of Aston Villa, because again, they're playing a tough team in Bournemouth. So yeah, capitalise, capitalise, capitalise. Who do you think will be our starting 11? Well, leave a comment. Let me know what you think the starting 11 will be. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype the channel. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you on the next one. Come on, you Gunners. Peace.